thoracic breath, and I'm taking the shoulder rolls up. Big inhale, exhale at the end, and really draw into that pelvic floor. So keep the feet hip distance and your spine in neutral. I'm going to tell you about that in a sec. So take that nice deep breath in, big inhale, exhale down. Good, and at the same time, draw in through your transversus abdominis, your TVA. So in normal terms, that would be just holding in like you're drawing in through your belly button, like you're trying to put on a pair of jeans, abdominal hollowing. Big inhale, big exhale. So to find neutral, push the pelvis forward to the max, then back to the max, and then in between those 2 points, get smaller and smaller, and that is your own personal neutral spine. So you're going to come down into a squat, big inhale, and exhale as you drop, and think about drawing into your centre, flattening off that belly. So make sure you're pushing through the ball of the foot here, and then if you feel comfortable, you can lift up to challenge your balance. There, so getting nice and warm straight away, and feeling that breath just come and go. So wideness in that rib cage, wide lateral thoracic breath on that exhale, breath through your mouth. Lock in through the lower belly, the transversus abdominis, your TVA, and your pelvic floor. So you're separating out those muscles and feeling like you're going to work that core straight away. And then just float down, exhale down. So we're going to side bend over, so any shoulder injuries here. So you can come on up a little bit more. So big inhale, exhale at the end. So you're coming in neutral and you're standing nice and straight. So if the hand comes over, that's a little bit more advanced there. Big inhale, wide lateral breath, exhale over. Come again, big inhale and then exhale over. So you're keeping a softness through your shoulder blades, that soft V between your shoulder blades, and then exhale out. Your feet are hip distance to keep that balance. So as you're coming forward, big inhale, exhale to the side rather. Last time, big inhale, exhale. So we're going to combine the side bend. So I'm going to combine it with a squat and then come on over. So you can drop the hand if you want to. So into the ball of the foot, the feet stay down, the heels are down now. Draw into that lower belly. So you can drop that hand if you want to. So really nice tall back if you're sitting at home all day. This is a good one to do, a tranquil one, a holistic meditative one as well. I'm going to put some stretches in too. Draw into your core, big inhale, exhale over. Nice job. Now come back to your centre. I'm going to take the hands across actually and just turn the rib cage. Wide lateral breath, exhale back. So big inhale and then exhale to the front. Try to keep the hips square onto the front of your mat or square onto the front of the screen. Then big inhale, lifting through that rib cage, exhale back. Nice job, and just release that through. So this time I'm going to row, shoulders back. It's going to take it into a row and then exhale forward. So your hand stays in line with the rest of your shoulder and your elbow. Drop your shoulders into that soft V. And then if you want to, you can lift on up. Okay, so watch this hand doesn't go too far or crosses over your body, the hand in front. So I'm rowing back and then I'm lifting, but you don't have to. So it's a bit of balance challenge there. So really lock into your pelvic floor to 30%. So you want that 30% to let that flow of breath come through. And also you're drawing in that TVA like you're trying to put on your jeans. Exhale back to the front. Nice job, and just release that through. A bit more with the hips. So option to stay down and then come back to hip distance. Option to stay down again, I'll show you next time. So soften through that knee on this side. Exhale through. So soften this knee up so we haven't locked it out. So I'm taking that out, mobilising for your hips. Draw into that core, draw in that pelvic floor and really suck in that belly. So wide lateral breath, exhale out. So next time I'll show you with the hands as well, but you don't have to put that in. You can just go the first time. Big inhale, so you can touch down with the toe if you want. So it might help you with your balance, or it might complicate it a bit more. Big inhale, exhale down. So softness in your shoulders. through the whole body. Feel that wide breath and exhale down through your mouth and tuck it all in so you keep centered and aligned. Just one more time, shoulders relaxed, nice soft V, widen that breath out. Big inhale, exhale down, really zip that core tight. So each time just make sure your feet are coming back to hip distance. It's all part of the exercise, part of the control and the precision in Pilates. There we go, and then exhale down. Nice job. Now I'm going to start with the roll down, so I'm going to move to the back of the mat. So check the feet at hip distance, so back into your neutral, so you're not tipping forward or back, and I'm going to just roll down. So if you're new, maybe just stay there. Otherwise, if you've done the drill before and you know your range, you can come a little bit lower. So you're really restacking that spine vertebra by vertebra. So imagine your back like a row of beads, really tucking into that center, into that core. So we're going to roll down again, keeping that breath alive, and then gently roll back up. So tilt that tail under and restack. Now you can lift the arms if you want to and come into a miniature back bend. So squeeze into your bum and thighs. So a bit of yoga lattes there. Come back and pick up the rigid Pilates, or the strict Pilates rather. Drop the chin in, the only time you'll hear me say that through your training, and then each time just try and go further and further. So really tuck that pelvic floor tight. Remember, that's the muscle going through the center, and then flatten out those abdominals for the TVA like you're putting on your jeans. Now squeeze your bum and thighs, yoga lattes. Pick the move up back from here. So then tilt forward at the shoulders so you get that row of bead things happening. So imagine your back like a necklace, so it's like dropping down vertebra by vertebra. Each time getting lower, so you're elongating the backs of the legs as well. If you've been seated, a little bit of de-stressing here going on as well. We need it today, hey? So squeeze your bum and thighs, starting off your week with a holistic healing vibe. So it's excellent for your core and your posture, these type of exercises, and also to stretch out your muscle groups as well. So take your wide lateral breath, big inhale, squeeze your bum here a little bit to support that spine and draw into that pelvic floor and your TVA. Just one more time, so we're going to roll down one more time. Slowly come on down. Next time maybe we'll put a flat back extend in, eh? So we're going to roll back up. So next time we'll put a flat back extend in the next Pilates session. So I need to watch this back so I can remember what I've said. So squeeze your bum and thighs back to your centre and just release that through. Nice job. So we're going to come forward on the mat. So feel that the feet are hip distance. We're going to take that back, that front leg back, and tuck the heel underneath. And really coming into a lunge position. So you can hold that, you can limit the range too, or you can make it bigger, your range, it's up to you. There, so just check this front knee stays in line with the ankle, and really zipping into your core. So mobilizing a little bit more through the hip, and stretching out and squeezing into the legs too, and feel that wideness of your breath come and go. Nice job. So one more time, this time I'm going to sink lower and hold it, but you don't have to. You can keep mobilizing, you can shorten the range too. Big inhale, relax your shoulder blades back and down, and just gently, you can miniature back bend if you feel ready. Relax your head and neck, come back to that center, hands back on the hips, push with the ball of the foot, strong legs, feet hip distance, draw that core tight, switch over legs. So take the back leg back, that's it. Tilt the hip underneath you, and then just start to lower down. So each time you're getting lower and lower, it's good training to get your lunges correct too for the rest of the classes that you'll do, or any gym training that you'll do. So each time getting lower and lower, and it's quite core orientated, this one. It's very heavy on the legs too, so you can really work the legs through this too. So pushing down through the front heel, making the connection with the glutes there. So as you're slowly lowering down further and further, keep that wideness of your breath and zip up that pelvic floor muscle. There, and then TVA as well, flatten it right out too. Good, this time I'm going to hold that there. So you can lengthen back further or you can bring that range in. Wide lateral breath, fill it up. Relax your shoulders into a soft V, and if you wish, come back. So keep the chin tucked in so it doesn't stick out, and squeezing into your bum and thighs. Back to that centre, hands on the hips, push off that back leg, come back in. Now fill up the breath. Big inhale, exhale down, back to that centre. So I'm going to just move back a little bit so I'm not right in your face. So option 1, just to lift up. Option 2, to come out to the side, bend this supporting leg. Option 3, you can lift up and go from there to there. Or the hardest option, assist it, go past the knee joint, tilt the hips under and do your belt up there. So feel that your hips are level here and feel your breath align. Big inhale, big exhale. So you can come on up and over, so that's challenge within itself. Looking up towards your hands is even harder, so squeeze your bum and feel good connection with the ground. So option now to take the foot down if you need to, touch down. Otherwise I'm just going to hold that there and feel that stretch through the hips. Good job. And then elongate out if it feels good. If not, just stay where you are or touch this foot down. So you're going to go 2 peace fingers through the big toe and lengthen that right out. And really feel that power of your standing leg. Big inhale, big exhale. So feel that stretch and that challenge come. So gently come on down, float back in, big inhale, exhale, back to hip distance. So let's take the other side. So tree pose, easy. Any hip problems or impingements, just stay forward, or replacements or anything like that. Otherwise out to the side, bend this supporting leg. So option to come up. So there to there's quite a good touch point if you feel that you need to have that. Otherwise go to the high tree, go past the knee joint and feel that power of that standing leg. Now really tuck into your pelvic floor, zip it all in, just like you're stopping yourself going to the loo, but only to 30%, and tuck in that TVA as well, so like you're putting on your jeans. So then feel that breath wide, big inhale, relax the shoulders on the shelf, feel that power of your standing leg. So option to look up, that's quite hard because you're looking up and you're changing your balance focal point. So if you need to keep staring in front, that's absolutely fine. So squeeze that leg that you're standing on, feel that power on that inside thigh. So you can press into it and really feel connection with the ground. So feel that flow of breath, big inhale, wide lateral breath, stay locked into that pelvic floor. Option to touch the foot down on the floor if you need to. Otherwise you can just stay here and feel that stretch happening in your hip. And then you can elongate out, and if not, just come back in. But I'm going to grab the peace fingers through the big toe and feel that length come in. So feel that strength of that standing leg and keep that core connection. And keep the wideness of your breath too. So you're already working your core but standing, and you're getting a phenomenal stretch as well. So steady coming down. I'm going to guide the hands and the leg back in. Exhale back down. Nice job. So feel that breath wide. Big inhale, exhale down through your heart. Let's go the other way. Big inhale, exhale. And just relax the hands down. Let's do a little bit more standing. I'm going to turn to the side and feel that connection in that core. So tail tucks under. So you can lift on up to challenge the leg strength here. And then feel the wideness of your breath. Drop the shoulder